Libra, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Libra, in the first part of this video, I accidentally erased it, pressed the wrong button. So I'm just going to tell you what your cards are because I hadn't started the reading, just pulled these out. All right, so the first oracle card, you got passion and pleasure. Definitely live your life to the fullest. It says savor your life, definitely. Remember that you only have one life to live, so really enjoy every minute of it, okay? Really just have fun with life. Have fun with it. You have also from Archangel Michael, you have angels of healings are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Archangel Raphael, emerald green light, why I enhance your strength. So Archangel Raphael is definitely giving you some healing, making you feel better in whatever it is that you're going through. So just know that you are very divinely guided, very divinely blessed also, I feel. All right, so let's get started on your reading. Libra, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If you joined me on Wednesday for my live, thank you for being there and supporting the channel. By just being there, I love that. I like to get to know every one of y'all. Also, look at your moon, sun, and rising sign to get a better picture of what this reading is about, okay? Or, to get messages out of it. All right, so let's get started on your reading. Libra, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Here we go. All right, Libra. One card for the current. This is for Libra. So you start off with the Eight of Wands. Things are about to move very fast for you, or they could be moving very fast for you as well. Like you can't, it's like you got to go do this, you got to go do that, trying to catch your breath. Things just shifting around very fast, getting things done. I feel like there's unexpected messages here and definitely change. One for the situation. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. Really take it easy when you're doing things. Try not to rush into anything, making decisions, signing contracts, even offers. Really be careful. Really slow down on things because you're moving very fast. One for the past or now. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you're still trying to figure out what you're going to do next. I feel like you've been doing a lot of hard work and it's definitely going to pay off very soon. One for what's hidden. You have the Three of Wands, definitely wanting to move forward. I feel like you are definitely wanting or going to move forward. I feel like you could be waiting on something to come in. I also feel like you could be making plans and not really saying anything about it. One for the hopes and fears. The Two of Pentacles. I feel like you've been trying to juggle everything all at once. I feel like you're still trying to do it. I feel like you're very busy. I feel like you need to start taking it easy. I feel like there's a decision here. Definitely you're contemplating about things. There's traveling here also. One for the what you need to do now. Yeah, the Ace of Swords here. The Ace of Swords for what you need to do now is speak your truth or hear the truth about things. Even if it sounds fearful or don't want to hear it, really see the truth in everything. I feel like you're going to have a lot of clarity. We'll see. This is a new beginning also here. You're going on a new beginning. One for what you need to work on. The Star card. Wow. Really try to keep your hope and your faith, even if it feels like nothing's working out or you've been disappointed more than you thought, what's going to happen. Really you're going to start feeling better. It just takes time. You're going through a healing right now. Okay. So, just go with it. One more card, one for the outcome. You have the Six of Pentacles. Wow. Very nice. I feel like there is definitely some kind of abundance coming through for you. I feel like somebody could come in to help you or give you something. And I feel like also too, you can be very generous with it and also help somebody out also. You're very giving, very loving, Libra. Wow, very nice. At the end of the tarot deck, you did get the Judgment card. The Judgment card is definitely saying that you have gone through a lot of changes. You are definitely not the same person that you were 6 months ago. Going with the changes, something has woken inside of you. Definitely with this Judgment card. You also have the Hierophant card. I feel like you are trying to get closer to our Lord or just spiritually in general. So I feel like you are also you know, looking for the answers that you need, you know, like really doing a lot of research on answers on this and that. So very nice. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. I feel like at times you feel alone, feel like abandoned, feel like, you know, you don't have anybody around you that you can really rely on. And I feel like this is just temporary. I feel like also for some of you guys, you feel like you're not going to have enough of things or resources. And I feel like that is also temporary. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then you have the, okay, so at the end of the, I'm going to take this extra card right here because you remember that you do have a lot of support around you. Okay. No matter what, you do have support, you know, but it's you who chooses to have that support. Like if you want that support from people, you know, you can have it because you're very sociable. You have a lot of friends. You have a lot of people that are your community that, you know, but just know that you are surrounded by people that support you. Okay. I also feel like there could be some kind of celebration, some kind of togetherness here also. All right. So Libra, that's a lot. I do feel like you are, right now, you are definitely going through a healing in that it's taking a lot. You're going through a lot right now. Interesting. Hold on. Let me see if I can see this. Move this way. I better not mess with it. Okay. This is good. All right. So here we go. Been messing around with this camera, trying to get it in a different angle. And it seems like every time I look at it, just not. All right. So let me see if I could do it this way. Okay. Well, maybe not. Okay. All right. All right, Libra, so let's do this. You have the Eight of Wands, and why is the Eight of Wands here, Spirit, for Libra? Libra, Libra, Libra. Don't forget to take what resonates with you and what doesn't. All right. So you do have the Eight of Wands here. I do feel with the Eight of Wands that, you know, things have been moving very fast for you. There's been unexpected change, unexpected messages coming through. I feel like you need to look at things differently though, because I do feel like you are holding on a lot of anger. So you have the Five of Wands here, and the Five of Wands is definitely, you know, like, oh my God, you know, I can't believe this is happening, and frustrated and angry. If you look at this lady, she's holding her face in her hands, and she's just like, doesn't know what to do. And that really signifies a lot. It signifies that, you know, there was some kind of communication or some kind of messages, or just like you're just holding on to some kind of anger. They're asking you to really look at things differently, really get a different perspective on things. I feel like you could be also waiting on someone or something to come in, or you're just like waiting on something. There's something here that you're waiting on. I don't know what it is. I feel like you need to have patience for everything that's going on. You know, try to keep your emotions, you know, balanced, like where you're not going to get frustrated or angry, okay? Because things are definitely going to start moving very fast for you if they haven't, and you're going to see a lot of change, okay? So get ready. You do have the Knight of Wands here for the situation. So the Knight of Wands here is talking about like moving fast, rushing into things, you know, that even though it's good to try or be spontaneous and wanting to do things very quickly, it's not always very good to do, okay? So it's not always very nice. I mean, not very nice, but it's not very good to rush into things. And that's what they're telling you right now, is not to rush into anything, okay? Really take your time and slow down with things, because you also see this person here. Yes, there's a new beginning coming towards you, but if you see this person, she's like just flying off the edge of the and this is in a situation, so that she's flying right off the edge. She's not even watching what she's doing. She's not seeing anything else. She's just like walking forward. And this is something that you really need to be cautious about. Like, be careful on how you're jumping into things, or just not paying attention. Really look at everything. They're asking you to really put things in order, get things going, get things done, you know, start taking care of things. Like, stop being, you know, where you're going to like, oh, I'll take care of it later. I'll take care of it. No, take care of it It's time to start, you know, having control of your life. Okay, so that's what they're saying. You know, you've been very careless, and they're saying, and I didn't want to use that word, but they keep telling me to use it. So try to be not careless, okay? Really be careful on how you're doing things. If you have things to put out there, like your passions, or you're trying to pursue something, or trying to start something, really, it's time to put your ideas into it and start it, okay? But they're asking you to use caution, okay? Be careful. You have the Seven of Pentacles here. Seven of Pentacles is definitely talking about that you've been working very hard. All your hard work, time that you've been putting into something has definitely been paying off. It's going to pay off very soon. And you're seeing the results. You know, you see this man, he has a harvest. You know, you're going to see the results of it. And I do believe that it's now. I do believe that it's not in the past. And I also feel like you are definitely reviewing everything. Like you're looking at everything that has happened, and you're definitely contemplating some kind of decision here. You have the Three of Wands here, Libra. And why is the Three of Wands here for Libra? One more card. Okay, so you know, you start off with the Three of Wands, definitely moving forward towards a lot of things. I feel like you're definitely wanting to move forward and not staying in the same place, which you are. And it's good because this is something that you need. I feel like you could also be waiting on something. Again, you know, they're saying, you know, what are you waiting for? What, you know, are you waiting like for the right time, or there's something here that you're waiting on? And they're asking you not to do that. They're asking you to live in the moment, to be in the moment, to continue to do what you're doing, but like just to enjoy life. Stop waiting. Stop waiting on something and just keep going, okay? Because you're waiting and time is passing you by, is what they're saying. The Three of Wands is talking about moving forward, you know, making plans. And I feel like also too, like, you know what you want to do, but you're not really saying anything about it. But with the Three of Wands, I do feel like with this page of, with the Three of Wands and the Ten of Swords here, there is definitely an ending that is coming through. Okay, no matter how you want to see it or what, you know, there could be some kind of ending, but you're going to be moving forward from it. You know, maybe it's happened already. Maybe there was a grief, or maybe there was a relationship that didn't work, or maybe, you know, you're seeing that there's something that has to come to an end because you're not going to want to do it anymore. Definitely could be very hurtful, but no matter what, you know, no matter what, you're going to rise above it because this is the way it is. Okay. So just know that. And the Ten of Swords always goes back to the Ace of Swords, and that's what you have here. So it's like there's something that you needed to come to a close in order for you to be pushed forward, is what they're saying. Also with the Page of Cups here, I do believe that you got to put your, you know, start working on something creative, maybe your ideas, maybe your passions on what you want to do. I feel like you need to start trusting what you're feeling, you know, like about everything that's going on in your life, like your relationships or your career or what's going on in your life. You know, really pay attention to what it is that's making you upset or making you emotional, what it is. Pay attention to your feelings and what they are doing to you, you know, because most of the time we don't listen to ourselves. We don't listen that, hey, you know, I'm very hurt by this, so why do I take it, you know, or you know, this makes me happy, so how come I'm not doing it, you know? And that's the things that you need to ask yourself. I feel like there's going to be new opportunities coming in. Put your energy into something that's going to make you happy. Definitely. Messages coming in, intuitive messages also coming in for you. Definitely trying to move forward no matter what. Even if this ending does come through, you know, it's going to be like, it's going to come through, but enough was enough. Okay. You have the two of Pentacles here for the hope and the fears. And why is the Two of Pentacles here? One more card. So definitely making a decision. I feel like you've been trying to juggle everything. You know, you've really been juggling everything. You know, trying to do this, trying to do that. You know, you really got to start taking it easy and enjoy your life. Okay, because that's another theme of this reading. There is a decision that you are definitely contemplating because it's here and it's here. It's also, I also see it up here. But I feel like you've been giving a lot of your time, your effort, everything. You've been doing a lot, giving, 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 you know, and it's time to go forward and enjoy your life, because you also have the sun here. And the sun is saying, you know, there's happy times here, you know, enjoy life, you know, feel the sun on your face, you know, go for walks, you know, do something that's going to make you happy. Not everyone, but just you yourself, you know, do something that's going to make you happy. I also feel like there is some kind of abundance here. I feel like, you know, you could be very giving, very giving, very loving is what they're saying. But love yourself first also. I feel like also too that, like I said, you know, there could be abundance coming in because you have it here twice. Definitely some kind of money, some kind of a blessing coming in. You have the Ace of Swords here. And why is the Ace of Swords here? One more card. So you do have the Ace of Swords here. You start off with what you need to do now, and that's being truthful with yourself, seeing clearly, having that clarity. And you will, because you do have the Ace of Swords, and this is like part of that new beginning that I was telling you about. I feel like you really need to nurture yourself though. Really start taking care of yourself, really trusting that gut feeling and that intuition. It goes hand in hand. So really trust it. I feel like you need to really have that forgiveness, compassion, also. Really value yourself and really try not to put your emotions into something that, like your decisions and stuff. Like really be careful on how you're doing things, and really do listen to who you are and listen to yourself. Okay, because the Ace of Cups is here. You could also be feeling a lot of emotions in your emotions right now also. You do have the Three of Wands also with that. You're moving forward, like I said, making plans, but really just really take care of yourself. There could be a new person arriving. Not only that, but you have that new beginning coming through with that Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords here. So it's definitely, and then you had the Fool card. So definitely a lot of new beginnings are coming through. So good for you, Libra. You're moving forward. You also have the Star card here. And why is the Star card and what you need to work on? Really wanting that experience, really wanting something new to come in. I feel like you need to stay in your faith and your hope. If you know, and who and what you believe in. Really know that things are going to definitely work out for you. You know, you're wanting to go in a different direction. You're wanting to do different things, you know, and you look at this person and definitely they are. You know, they're just trying to figure things out for themselves. You got to believe in yourself also, that you can do anything, and trust yourself. You know, I feel like you need to be open to explore different things, you know, just be patient with everything that comes in. And also too, you know, it's in divine timing. You know, we receive our new cycles, our new beginning in divine timing, but definitely there's one there for you also. New experiences coming in, new things, trying to put something out in the world is also here for you. So it's nice. I like that. And then you have the Six of Pentacles down here for the outcome. And why is the Six of Pentacles? One more card. Wow. So like I said, you know, I feel like somebody could come in to give you some kind of money, or you could be receiving some kind of abundance here. Definitely a blessing is coming in towards you. So it's very nice. I feel like you need to use, I feel like you still need to use your intuition and trust your intuition, because you do have an inner knowing here. And there's unlimited potential here for anything that comes through. You know, if you use your intuition, you'll see differently. Also too, you're making that decision very soon. Take it easy. Try not, you know, they're asking you to try like balance everything. Like, you know, don't overwork yourself. Don't overdo things, you know. Just keep everything balanced. Eat better, sleep better, you know, things like that. And don't try to do everything in one day. You know, really prioritize yourself. Libra, okay? Working on that decision, trying to keep everything balanced, really trust your intuition and really nurture yourself. All right, so Libra, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. God bless.